What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Sforgo. And finally, I got Krohnen to A3. So we're going to see what he can do in Guild Raid at A3 compared to what he actually did at A1. I ended up getting about 1.1 billion with this character at A1 doing a Guild Raid solo against Nightmare Geese. And we're going to see what he can do at A3. Now, whenever you have a character at A3, you can actually put all 5 stones on them. And just to be fully transparent with you guys, as always, no, I did not spend any money to take him to A3. What I did was I ended up using these boxes that you get from your logins every single day to where I could actually get some rubies for him, right? These boxes right here, these daily boxes that we get for free, where you can actually get rubies. It gave me enough rubies where, and you guys know that I'm a hoarder. I just saved so many of these things that I used a few of them and I ended up giving enough rubies to go to the pity and get that memory for Krohnen. Now, Krohnen is definitely obviously going to be a lot stronger at A3. You guys can see that right now he's got 116,000 CP. And I did opt to go for this imprint stone right here. I went for this imprint stone because it's a really good CP stone and it gives that extra 10% critical rate. That is nice. And then, of course, the 20% increase of attack. Now, I know a lot of you are probably scratching your heads and wondering, what the hell is this doing on him? Why is there an increased darkness damage stone on him? Well, I'll tell you why, guys. Because of the RNG in this game, I just didn't have any burn stones that had double attack. These are just HP. I had no burn stones that had double attack. And the truth is, this stone right here is still really good for him because it increases defense fighter by 10%, and he does have a buff that increases attack based off defense. So I'm still getting a buff from that. And you get an extra 12% attack. So, I mean, literally, it's almost like 22% extra attack, almost, right? It's not exactly the same thing, but it kind of is because he does have an attack buff based off of defense, right? Increased attack by 70% of defenses, right? So it does help him a hell of a lot, and still a lot better stone than what I could have put on him because I didn't have any good burn stones. If this was a double attack burn, that's what I would prefer to have because he has burn explosion. That would have been quite a bit better, but it is what it is. We make do with what we have, and I just decided to go with that. And guys, the truth is, I know that I'm just going to use Krohnen for RHD. I really don't need him for anything else. Maybe in the future I will, but right now I just don't. And I also now have this third stone, which actually increases his active 3 skill damage by 20%. This is insane for this character because he actually does have the burn explosion on his third skill, right? I mean, that is nice, guys. That is really, really nice. And we're just going to use the same memory set that I used the last time when I did a Guild Raid solo with him at A1, where we were able to get 1.1 billion. What are we going to get today? Well, that's what we're going to find out, guys. Let's see what old boy can get in Guild Raid now, doing a complete solo. And this time I'm going to do it live. I actually pre-recorded the video the last time, and I feel pretty confident that Krohnen's going to stay alive. Now, using Keo is actually really good. Actually, you know what? Let me do something here really quick. Because if I add a little CP to Keo, that's actually going to help quite a bit. Yeah. Let's slap the Tekken on him and give him some boost here. Because the more CP that your striker has, the more damage that you can actually do. Let me see here. Let me slap on a little. It does make a difference. I'm just going to go ahead and give him this critical rate one here. That's going to add a little CP there. And I need to equip that cooldown card back on Krohnen because that cooldown card does increase critical rate for purple fighters, which is going to come in really, really handy, especially considering we're using the Shermie option card. And there it is. Slap that on him. There we go. All right, so now that that's done, let's see how he does. Let's find out. Now, Krohnen can die in here, even though he is immune to darkness, because the darkness still does do stagnant attacks to you. It can still hit you, but as long as you're guarding, you won't take any damage while that's happening. So you'll definitely notice that I will be guarding. I'm going to start with the third skill because it actually can get reset. There we go. And it really is nice that his default do that 3PG, and I'm just trying to break that meter down as much as I can. The funny thing about this is, we're only using one dot to do it, right? Oh, crap. That kind of sucked there, but no big deal, no big deal. All right, we'll spam through our skills. There we go. And again, if the darkness falls on the ground, we don't have to worry as long as we're guarding. Right, I want to get out of that. There we go. Reset our skills. Do our 3PG. It is nice that he gets that heal from a 3PG. That is sweet. All right, nice, nice, nice. I think he might go on an iframe after this. There we go. Do our 3PG. One thing that does suck is having that Shrimmy option card is we have that long cooldown. Nice, nice, nice. I just hold that third skill down. Come on, 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 come on. And yeah, I mean, we're hitting over 2 billion. Do that 3PG. So easy 2 billion with this guy at A3. No problem, no problem. Probably could have done better if I had some practice and played it a few times. But I mean, again, you only need 1.25 billion. So it's kind of like, easy one key with this guy. In all honesty, guys, to be able to do that on Inferno is pretty wild. And only using one dot, that really is crazy how you can do that. My boy Giga getting it done, just insane. So guys, let me know what you think about Krohnen at A3 against Guild Raid. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.